Hi guys, my name is Emily, and today I'm going to be talking about Joyland by Stephen King. This was published in 2013 by Hard Case Crime, which is what has resulted in this really cute, vintagey feeling cover. Take a moment to appreciate this cover. We have this girl in her cute little green park uniform. She's one of the girls that runs around and takes pictures of couples and families, and we can see the amusement park in the background. I just love how there's shadow, and I love the expression on her face. I just think it's really great at capturing just the feeling of this kind of mysterious, a little bit sketchy, carnival-y park thing. Although this image has nothing to do with the story really, in my opinion, it just kind of gives this feeling of the sexy, scary atmosphere. We get it right off the bat from this beautiful, beautiful cover. So, appreciation, all the appreciation for the cover art. This is a fantastic choice. This is a story of a college student named Devin Jones who goes to spend his summer working at the amusement park Joyland. While he's there, Devin, or Jonesy, makes friends with fellow greenies, the new park employees, and he and his friends learn that a woman has been murdered on one of the rides. This knowledge kind of plays in the back of their mind. Aaron, which is one of his new friends, and Jonesy kind of start investigating the murder of this woman, Linda Gray, and that may possibly lead them into trouble. So at the same time that Jonesy is figuring out the ropes of the park, wearing the fur, running the rides, general learning to work in a new place stuff, and making friends, he's also befriended this sick/dying boy named Mike and his mother Annie. So this is Jonesy's coming of age story as much as it is kind of a crime fiction. And I don't really want to say more about the plot because it wasn't so much about the plot for me as much as it was about the atmosphere, the whole carnival secret club feeling, because I guess the carnies have their own slang, and I really enjoyed coming from Jonesy's perspective, being fitted into this world and just kind of sitting in this place. And when you walk into the amusement park and you walk past the food stands and it's just like cooking hot dogs and onions and popcorn, and not that you necessarily want to eat those things, but that smell just kind of is part of the experience. I really felt that while reading this. I feel like Jonesy's experience of spending a summer working a kind of shitty, low-paying job, but having a lot of fun is really relatable. I feel like it's a relatable experience, you know? Like, you take something being like, yeah, okay, it's a crap job, but I make some money. And then, even though it maybe isn't the greatest, there are things that stand out. Like, for Jonesy that's wearing the fur, it really stands out as something that's both awful yet amazing at the same time. And I found that really relatable, just based on my own summer work experiences. I read this book so fast. I actually carried it with me everywhere, and I would just read. Because of the way it's broken up, there aren't chapters, there are these little like hearts between sections, and so I would just carry it everywhere and just try and read to the next heart, and often the sections weren't long. I read it in the span of a couple of days outside in the sun, and it was great. I loved this. I think this is a perfect summer read, which is why I'm trying to squeeze it in now in the end of August, because it's still summer, you still have time to experience Joyland. This is a 5 out of 5 star book for me. I rarely give out 5 out of 5 stars. This is a 5 out of 5 star book. It had this atmosphere, the feeling of the park, of the summer, of working a shitty job, of a little bit of mystery, first love, romance. That was fantastic. Also, there was a moment that had me tear up a little bit. Like, this brought me on a whole range of emotions. I really appreciate that in a book. This is not a scary book, at least not in my opinion. It's more like a whodunit. The whodunit, I feel like, is almost sideline to the actual experience of being in the park and feeling connected with this world of Joyland. I loved it. I absolutely loved this. And this was a recommendation from Elias on Goodreads. And I am so thankful that he recommended this to me because this was amazing. Like, I have apparently been living under a rock that I have not seen this before now. So, thank you, Elias. Internet, read this. Go forth and read this wonderful book before the end of summer, because I feel like reading this in the winter just wouldn't have been the same. To be sitting in the sunshine, being a little hot and sweaty, reading this book is all part of the experience and adds to the experience that the book creates. So yeah, I really think that you should give this a read. It is possibly my new favorite Stephen King book. And I usually like Stephen King's scarier books opposed to just crime books. Possibly my new favorite Stephen King. I loved it. I want to share it with people. Thank you for watching. Bye!